Okay, positions, let's go through some of them. So you have these back row players. Back row players primarily are defenders. Their job is to pass the ball. When we say pass, we mean like a platform pass with your hands together, passing on your forearms. So back row players are primarily passers. So the positions would be libero. This is generally your strongest passer and good at serve receive. DS is a back row player. Outside hitter, it's common that one outside hitter also plays back row. And as the girls get older and they progress into a 6-2 or a 5-1 rotation, the setter usually plays back row. So those are the ones who are primarily expected to play back row defense. They have to be quick. They have to be aggressive. They have to be able to read where the ball, if this girl is hitting, is she hitting up the line? Is she hitting at an angle? Is she hitting like a hard cut? So they have to read and position themselves and then move their feet quickly to go and get there. Okay, those are back row players. Front row players are going to be your outside hitters, which when they rotate, outside hitter is on the left, setter right side is on the right, okay? But I'm just going to leave them in their serve order for now. So you have your outside hitters, your middles, and your right sides. Those are the players who hit the ball. It's an overhand attack. So this is more offensive weapons. Back row is more defensive weapons. Generally speaking, most players only play either front row or back row. There will be 2 or 3 girls usually on a team who do both, but the norm is you're usually either a front row player or a back row player. The setter, the setter is takes the second ball pretty much always, unless it's a bad pass and she calls for help. But so let's say the ball is served. One of these guys passes. I'm going to put a DS in for the setter here. So the outside hitter comes over here. Okay. So the ball's attacked from the other side. The setter comes. Our hitters are moving, transitioning into their hitting positions. The setter is going to get the second ball. Even if that pass is way over here, the setter will run over here and get that second ball and set one of her hitters or set a back row. That is the setter's job. The setter's job is not to dump it over, not to take it over on 2, not to attack, not to back up and pass the first ball. The setter's job is the second ball. Setters have to see where their hitters are, know what ball hitters like. Do they like a really high set, a low set, off the net, tight? There's a variety of things. As you get older, they learn a lot of new sets. This, being a setter, is usually not going to be a new player. I need setters who understand the game or can pick it up very quickly. They usually just have a little more experience and also ball control and aggressive. Front row players, we already went over that, so hitting. And also blocking, especially as they get older. 7th grade, it may not matter a ton on blocking, but obviously they do have to block.